Count Dooku glared at the Jedi Master Yoda.
Listening to her son read is something Melissa Gobbett wishes she could do forever. If only time could stand still.
And throw them straight at Yoda.
These are moments the 33-year-old mom knows all too well are not to be taken for granted. Melissa has been fighting a rare form of brain cancer for the past 3 years and has recently learned there are no other treatment options left.
About 3 years ago, Melissa had a seizure in the middle of the night. We didn't know it was a seizure. My son, who was in bed with her at the time, came and got me and said something's wrong with Mom.
A CT scan later that night revealed a large tumor on the left side of her brain. Within a week, the family received the devastating news that it was cancerous, and surgery wasn't an option due to its location.
It was right in the temporal lobe, which controls speech and balance, and so they decided to start her on radiation.
In the months following, Melissa fought with every ounce of her strength, but radiation and chemotherapy were eventually unsuccessful.
Just recently, about I guess it would be about a month and a half ago, said that it's progressed to a point where there's nothing else that they're able to do. It's the first time they've gave a more definite prognosis, where it was within 6 months basically.
Now in a wheelchair, Melissa has lost most of the function on her right side. She struggles to speak, swallow food, and fights regular seizures. But none of this stops her from spending every possible moment with sons Caden and Carter.
Her boys are her number one priority. It just goes to show she wants to make lunches for the boys still. She wants to read to them. She wants to be heavily involved in our life as a family. And
unimaginable grief for this young family, but Curtis and Melissa say they've gained strength from the outpouring of support they've received, including a GoFundMe page that has raised thousands of dollars.
From a financial standpoint, from a support standpoint, as far as having people stop by with meals, phone calls, help with the boys, it's been incredible.
Despite everything, Melissa is determined to turn her circumstances into something positive. So for the second year in a row, she's helping to organize a fundraiser for brain cancer research. It's called Heroes Shave It Off, and event organizer Lindsay James says last year's fundraiser wouldn't have been possible without Melissa's support.
She was out there making phone calls when she couldn't leave the house. She just did everything she could. She talked to everybody. She'd get Curtis to drive her around and go and pick up donation prizes, and she was there as long as she could, even though she was tired.
I don't know a stronger person out there than her. She is so passionate about helping others. I see that passion fire up in her again, and I know it makes her feel good to be doing something.
A testament to Melissa's character, as Curtis vows for her generosity and compassion to live on as their children grow up.
I just want them to keep being who they are now, because that's who their mom is. I think if anything I would want them to understand is that time is extremely precious.